Well, Edmonton's economy has experienced strong growth, very much so to the point where the economy was very much overheated. It was so overheated last year that vacancy rates in the apartment market here in Edmonton were near zero. There were very few homes available for sale in Edmonton. Population growth was very, very strong. I feared for the Edmonton economy a year ago because of its lack of capacity to accommodate future growth. So the slowdown that we're witnessing on a global scale here will slow things down here, not to the same extent that I anticipate will be, witnessed in other parts of the country. But the slowdown is welcome news for Edmonton because it gives us the capacity now to accommodate growth and the demands that are going to be placed on the Edmonton economy because of oil sands and because of a lot of these other industries that are anticipated to come here to service Alberta's energy industry. There's a lot of slowdown globally in terms of economic growth and activity. But Edmonton is very unique in that it's within close proximity of Alberta's energy industry, most notably Alberta's oil sands industry. So Fort McMurray's spending, even though it's expected to slow down this year and next year a little, capital spending is still going to continue to keep pace over the next 10 to 20 years. The oil sands investment, the oil sands picture is a long-term picture. Oil sands is spending for the long term. Oil sands is here to provide service and a need to a growing global thirst for oil. And according to a lot of the industry experts, by 2020, 2030, led by China, India, and other emerging nations, that energy demand is going to continue growing. Energy demand and supply goes through cycles. So we could anticipate a lot of that cyclical activity over the next 20 years, but the general trend will be upward. And that's going to place considerable pressure on Alberta's energy industry, and as such, Edmonton's going to be impacted by that. There is no doubt that the oil sands industry is a key driver to Edmonton's economy and will continue to be a key driver. However, Edmonton does have a diversified economy, and I believe that diversity will pull it through in terms of this global market slowdown this year and next. We have a lot of sectors that aren't really reliant on Alberta's energy industry, a lot of sectors that are growing. I believe a lot of people didn't realize just how much of an influence the provincial government has also had on the Alberta and Edmonton economy. Spending by the province in terms of capital has increased tremendously over the last few years. As the province has been stating over the last couple of weeks, they're fully committed to keeping their spending on capital at a very healthy pace this year, next year, and the year after. If you look at the employment numbers for the Edmonton region this year, Edmonton's unemployment rate has taken a nosedive from 4% in April of this year all the way down to 3.4% or 3.5% where it currently sits. And Edmonton has generated, on a year-to-date basis, the second highest growth in employment of any year on record for the Edmonton region as a whole. I believe that the strength in employment, I think the strength in the fact that we do have a lot of job opportunities both in the goods producing sector and the service sector of the economy, I think will help on that confidence level, and it will keep people spending their money in the Edmonton economy.